Greetings, my champions, and welcome to Live with Chatufa. Following the death of Gogo Chihera, who happened to be a staunch supporter of the liberation for Zimbabwe, she has passed away, and it has been a very, very shocking news, painful news, especially to the champions of change in Zimbabwe. Nelson Chamisa attends Gogo Chihera's funeral in Glenview, and quite a lot of people were there, a lot of celebration for celebrating the life of Gogo Chihera, for standing up against dictatorship as an old woman who stood up against dictatorship as back then as the days of Changirai. She has been standing, coming to Nelson Chamisa, she has been still there, standing up to Triple C, standing to this point where we are right now as we are working out on the new. Still, Gogo was still standing for the struggle. And indeed, we continue to salute Gogo for the contribution that she has given to the struggle for Zimbabwe. And one of the fine days, we shall remember Gogo as one of the heroines of our struggle. And indeed, we are not going to let Gogo die in vain. We will fight to make sure that her ambitions and her wishes, what she fought for, what she believed will happen. And although she may not be with us physically, but we are so sure that the day Zimbabwe shall be free, Gogo shall be celebrating wherever she will be. So he has attended there and quite sent off, but the burial is not yet done. I'm sure it was just the collection and the prayers from the church and the like. So I do have some videos just to show you what was happening there. And we continue to support the Gogo Chihera. She's one of the people that the Change Champions used to support so much in terms of welfare and quite a lot of other things, which is quite something that we recommend, especially for our elderly and those that really stand for what is right. So I'm going to be showing you a video of Nelson Chamisa arriving, as well as what was happening during the times of the prayers. Right, so that's about it. That's what was happening at his arrival there. And of course, we saw also the session that was there in church, where we saw Amos Chibaya and the other leaders. Many other leaders actually were there. And the Citizen Coalition for Change says a citizen heroine, Gogo Chihera. Indeed, she is a heroine of the struggle. We say Our condolences to the family of Gogo. Indeed, we will continue to be praying for her and praying for the family. We are really saddened to lose a staunch comrade of the war. These are the real cadres of the war that have fought so hard for the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. We will never ever delete Gogo from history. She has made history for herself, and she shall always be talked about. That she was one of those that stood against dictatorship at a time that it was very fierce to speak against people like Mnangagwa, who were ruthless killers. But Gogo did not care. She stood up, she spoke her mind, and she encouraged the struggle to move on and on. So this is what happened. This is what it is. A very sad day. Until we shall get to the burial, we will continue to be giving you updates of what is happening. Thank you so much, family, for joining me on the show. We will be meeting in the upcoming shows. Remain blessed.